Dr. Flamingo over here. I am super blessed to have all of you join me for another great day of learning about Jesus. Yeah, Jesus. Woo! All right. So before we get into it, I would like for you to share today's message with all of your friends so more people can learn about Jesus and be blessed. Yes, so the way we can do that is by sharing with your friends. All right, let's get into today's amazing story time. All right, so this whole month we've been learning about what's our mission. That's right. What is our mission? Our mission, my friends, is to love one another and make this world a better, nicer, cooler place. And the way we can do that is we talked about serving. That's right. The way we do that is by serving one another, which means helping. When people ask and sometimes when no one even asks, just help us. Help each other, right? The other way is by encouragement. Encouragement means lifting one another, building each other up, kind of like the Jenga. I don't know if you remember. All right, but building each other up, not tearing each other down. And the way we do that is with our words, with our attitude, and with our awesomeness. All right. Today, my friends, we're gonna learn about a third way we can show love. The way we do that is, are you ready? Can I get a drum roll? That is it, through forgiveness. That's right, forgiveness equals love. You see the little hearts? Heart. And heart equals to forgiveness, and forgiveness equals to love, right? So love is forgiving each other. But I get it, forgiving is not an easy thing to do, because sometimes we're upset. That's right, sometimes we're upset and our feelings get hurt. Sometimes we're angry. Sometimes we're so mad that we don't want to talk about it. And sometimes we're frustrated, right? But guess what? God still asks us to forgive one another because forgiving is love. Wait, how many times should we forgive though? Like what? Like 5 times? Is that okay? 5 times? I can forgive 5 times. Right? 5, 6, 7, maybe 10. Let's see. What's that? What? 7 times 70? Excuse me? How many times is that? What is that equal to? 7 times 70? 25? 30. Wait, 7 times 7 is 49. And we have a 0. 490 times? What? Wow, so that's how many times Jesus asks us to forgive one another. 490 times. That's a lot of times. That means that we have a lot to spare, a lot of forgiveness. But guess what? Did you know that we cannot forgive anybody on our own, with our own strength? We can't forgive nobody. But the way we can do that, my friends, is by asking Jesus to help us, because we can forgive only through Jesus. The Bible says that I can do all things through Christ, who is our strength. We can do everything through Jesus' strength in our lives. So when sometimes we have the hardships and we can forgive, we can ask Jesus to give us strength, and then God will give it to us and we'll be able to forgive. Awesome. 7 times 70, right? That's amazing. Why do you think God asks us to forgive one another though? That's right, because He forgave us, right? Did Jesus forgive us? He loves us and He forgives us. Do we sometimes make mistakes? Let's think about it. That time when I screamed when I wasn't supposed to. Or maybe when we get frustrated for no reason, or when we say the wrong thing, or when we treat others with disrespect and we say mean things, and when we don't want to help, right? Those are not so good things. All right, well, let's see what this project has to do today. Today we're gonna talk about, I'm gonna show you the power of forgiveness, all right? So for that project, I have some food coloring, some water, and some bleach and water. Let's see it. All right. So, we'll put some water. How many of you get thirsty when you hear that noise? I get thirsty. All right, and then here we'll put some of that. And us, most of the times, oops, that's the same. Look at that, guys. It's so dark. Look, oh my gosh. Yeah. All right, so this is the sin, right? So this sin, my friends, affects us when we allow it to. Oh, oops. All right, so see, sin is like all dirty and nasty and but there is good news. God, let's use the bigger thing because I think that the bigger would help us. So Jesus comes and forgives us, right? That's the motive. And when Jesus does that, I'll show you what happens. See? Look at that, guys. And let's add some more. So the bottom line of today, my friends, is just gonna be that if God forgives us both for the big things and the small things in life, we should forgive others too, right? Because when we do, instead of being full of sin and stuff, we become full of goodness, purity. Look at that. That used to look like that, and now look at it. All right? So Jesus does that for us. He forgives us our sin. He makes us clean and awesome. You know, and He helps us and He loves us. So we should do the same thing for others, my friends. And in today's story, we're going to learn a little bit about it. But remember, God is the one who gives you the strength to do all things. You can do it, my friends. You can forgive one another, and you should, because that's what Jesus wants us to do. Love you, enjoy the story, and I'll see you next time. Bye, kids.
I was playing basketball with my friend, and he said something that made me really mad.
It's not easy to forgive when we feel like that, is it?
Who said anything about forgiving? Besides, I've forgiven him before. Do I have to forgive him again?
In the Bible, Peter asked Jesus a question just like that. Peter asked if he should forgive someone 7 times.
7 times? That's a lot. What did Jesus say?
Jesus said we should forgive someone 70 times 7 times.
Let's see, 0 times 7 is 0, and then 7 times 7 is... Wait, I'm supposed to forgive him 490 times? How am I supposed to keep track of all that?
That was Jesus' point. We aren't supposed to keep track. We're just supposed to forgive, every time. Jesus told a story so Peter could understand. A king had a servant who borrowed millions of dollars from him.
That's a lot of money. You could buy a lot of basketballs with that.
Right, and there was no way the servant could ever pay the king back. The king ordered that the servant and his whole family be sold. That meant they would all be slaves, even the kids. The servant begged the king for more time to pay the debt.
So did the king give him more time?
No, the king did something even better. He forgave the servant's debt. He erased it, like it had never even existed.
Whew, the servant must have been happy.
He was. Then the servant left the king and went to another servant who owed him money. Not millions like he had owed the king, not even $500,000. The guy owed the servant a few $1,000s. The servant demanded instant payment. The man begged and pleaded, but the unforgiving servant wouldn't listen. He had the man arrested and put in prison until his debt was paid.
That's awful.
The king thought it was awful too. In fact, when the king found out what happened, he ordered the unforgiving servant to come back.
Uh-oh.
The king asked the servant why he had been so unforgiving when the king had forgiven his huge debt. Then he put the servant in prison until the debt could be paid. Jesus said that when we don't forgive others with our whole heart, we are just like that unforgiving servant.
Ah, I get it now. Since God forgives me all the time for small things and big things, I should do the same and forgive others.
Well said, my friend. Well said.